Welcome back to East Texas Now. Joined with us, I want you guys to welcome Brian Thompson. He's one of the Halloween Hustle race organizers. This is the second year, right?
That is correct.
Fantastic. And he's also an employee over at Christus, but your title is so long, I don't want to get it wrong. Can you say it?
Not a problem.
Okay.
I understand. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. First of all, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
but my name is Brian Thompson. I'm the Administration Director for Sports Medicine, Health and Fitness, Human Performance, as well as the Sleep Labs at Christus Trinity Mother Francis.
So, like, not a whole lot.
No, not a whole lot.
You don't really do much, right?
No, I try my best not to.
It sounds like a very busy job. And then on top of that, you're one of the organizers for this Halloween Hustle. So tell us a little bit about what this Hustle 5K is.
Well, believe it or not, the whole purpose of the Halloween Hustle, number one, is to bring the community together during the month of October as well as for Halloween. But it also benefits our United Way campaign that we do at Christus Trinity Mother Francis Hospital. So this is one of the events. We put together multiple events every year for our United Way campaign to try to give back to the community, but this is one of the big ones that we really enjoy. And last year was our first year, and it was just such a special and heartwarming moment for all of us, for all of the kids in the community to come out and have some fun.
I can imagine. Were you also an organizer for year one?
I sure was, yes ma'am. It was one of the best things that I felt like it was one of my favorite things we did last year.
That's so cool. Can you tell us specifically maybe a couple memories that stood out to you that said, absolutely, this is going to be a year-round thing and I'm going to be a part of it?
I think one of the best memories that I had last year, because it was year one, was having all of our associates come together not only for a brand new event, but everybody was dressed up. We had a trunk or treat inside of the Orthopedic and Sports Medicine building, Institute. So we had a whole bunch of cars in there for a trunk or treat concept. But having everyone have so much fun running the 5K event, though, in costumes was probably the best memory I had the entire time. And it was just so much fun.
Do you have any favorite costumes?
Probably last year. There were so many. It's hard to say right now at this point if I had a favorite at this point, but it was the whole thing this year. This year I'm going to be looking for a standout.
Oh, a standout costume.
Yes.
So if you're going to come, you better bring it. All right, so tell us a little bit more about United Way and how they're affiliated and the whole purpose behind it, I guess.
Okay, the whole purpose behind the United Way, though, is just to help anyone from a concept of whether it's education, health and wellness, or financial prospects. They are just helping underprivileged people of the community, and it is something that Mother Francis has taken very seriously for a very long time, for decades, in all honesty. And it is something that means a lot to our administration, so we have just been a part of that forever. And when they asked me to be a part of it about 4.5 or 5 years ago, I was completely honored. But when we came up with this idea, we just thought, what better way, though, to celebrate both Halloween and trying to benefit this concept the best that we could. But the United Way has been something that we've been passionate about for many years.
And from what I understand, there's 26 different partner agencies that come a long way to kind of make the 5K happen and make it as magical as it is. Is that all local agencies, or is it something like a community coming together? Talk about the partnership there.
Yes, ma'am. It is the local agencies that are all coming together. But believe it or not, the Halloween Hustle is actually put on and put together by all Christus associates. That's actually benefiting the United Way. So the United Way actually gets to come out, and all the partner agencies can come out as guests. They can actually put together a trunk or treat car if they would like to, and represent their agencies if they would like. But no, this is all done by the Christus associates, believe it or not. So that is another reason why we are so proud of this event. And not only is there going to be a 5K, but there's going to be a kids obstacle course and the trunk or treat. But there's going to be a lot more additions this year. But the United Way and all their partner agencies can come out as almost like celebrities.
Okay, so you said there's a lot of additions. Is it all super secret? Got to come to find out, or can we get a little preview of what else we can expect?
Oh, no, not at all. No, the 5K event is actually going to be, the course is going to be the same, but hopefully we're going to have more participants this year. We had over 100 last year, so I know we're hopefully going to be getting more than that this year. But one of the things that I'm most excited about is that there's going to be a kids race. So we're bringing in an inflatable obstacle course for the kids to come out and play around. The kids can be dressed up in costumes if they like, but we're going to have a time theme for everyone. One of the other additions this year is last year we did not time the event. This year we're going to be with iTry365, and they are going to be timing the event. So we'll have first place through third place for both male and female, and then with the addition of the inflatable obstacle course, but also we're hoping to have more associates bring their cars out and really kind of bring the Halloween theme together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That really speaks to my competitor heart. I know there has to be a winner. There has to be a time. That's my thing, and I know that there's a lot of people just like me that'll appreciate those new additions. So before we go, can you tell us one thing that if anybody takes away, pardon me, from this event, what do you want them to take away? What message, what experience, anything? What do you want to be the takeaway from this event?
Community coming together as a community is kind of the real primary concept of what we're trying to do here, and basically the mission of what Christus Trinity Mother Francis brings to East Texas, which is, bringing in the healing ministry of Jesus Christ and bring everything together as kind of celebrating both the holiday, but also just letting everybody know what it is that the United Way does for this community and why we support it as much as we do. But this is just a wonderful opportunity to bring all of us together. But if you come, it is Saturday, October 28th, and registration begins at 4 p.m., and the children's event begins at 5 p.m., and the adult 5K begins at 6. So please come out and bring your kids and bring your holiday spirit with you, and it is costume themed. So when you run this 5K, bring a costume.
Fantastic. All right. Have we missed any information or anything that you want to get out about the 5K before we go? Last words.
I don't think so. The course is a lot of fun. It goes out. It goes out into Cumberland and goes out to Holly Tree and makes its way back to the Christus Orthopedic and Sports Medicine Institute, which is where it begins and also where it ends. So when you begin the course all dressed up, but then you come back to the trunk or treat, and that is what we're so excited about.
Yep. Like the layout makes perfect sense, especially for the flow of getting to experience every aspect of the Halloween hustle. Well, Brian, thank you so much for joining here in East Texas Now. I'm so excited for this Halloween hustle. I have a little one. I'm sure he will be in his Buzz Lightyear costume, and we'll be sure to make an appearance. Thanks again for telling us about it.